right? We can do a press and pass. Is that on there? No, okay. Yo, enough, you ready?
Yep, I clicked it on there. 60-second delay though.
Oh yeah, I popped up here. Alright, so about that, I got muted. Jim Christ. I mean, he who must not be named attempting to oppress me mid-cap. Let's get some Tribe Street music in here. We'll wait for my unit Black to show up. Still no sign. They've got, what, 15 minutes to show up? Natl and my co-caster, because Altimore's dead, and he's not by the internet gets stuff.
Altimore's missing in action, eh?
Yeah, I probably got caught up fighting, you know how, like, Packers, they wear the rollerblades, they fight the government authority. He probably got caught up doing that. Or maybe he got locked at the swimming pool on the roof.
One of the two. He's either a government rebel or somebody got locked in a swimming pool.
Oh man, APC is playing. Conflict of interest. I am ready for this. My body is ready. Let's get some T2 warm-up music in here, so we don't all feel like badasses. Here we go. It's still filtering in on MIA, IC, Beasley. So it looks like here we are. First, they're playing DX map one, not ARCs. I was under the impression they were playing ARCs first map, but it looks like we'll find out.
Yeah, on my images here, I've got DX, I've got ARCs, but we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. Right, looks like NWA will be running more Chief Dig. Dig just dropped. Looks like maybe no worries. Looks like MIA has their final roster up. It will be Beasley, Misty Cakes. I mean, wow. I'm gonna call him Wow because that other word's too hard to say. The Lannister, High-Res APC, Complex, and Inferno. The infamous High-Res APC. Adam, Conflict of Interest. I don't know how to say his last name.
Oh, it's not a conflict because he doesn't have the tag on.
Oh, that's true. That's true. He's just ringing. He could use his admin powers in nefarious ways. I'm watching him. I am on to his scheme. Let nobody say otherwise. It looks like Dig is back in the game. So for Blood Eagle, they will be playing Omni, Sajifu, Warchief Dig, Snooks, Yggdrasil. I believe that's Conquer, also known as Idolmaster, Fenrir, and Annihilism. Looks like, I don't know whether DX, I can't look at the chat window, can you? I don't know if they're saying something. Match beginning in 50 seconds, I guess we're playing DX. See no complaints from either team.
Yeah, it does look like DX is getting played here. I don't see any kind of talk about rotating, so... It's either either we're out of order or they are. One of the two. I suppose it doesn't matter.
Great shot.
Oh, that's rude as hell.
Oh, that is so rude.
That was completely uncalled for, man.
Anethema, turn your mic down just a little on OBS.
Alright, match beginning in 10 seconds. No changes to rosters. Looks like we will be starting. Here we go on DX. Hey, Helmar, you got the word? Why are we playing on DX and not ARCs? Oh, my casting is too strong to handle. Here we go. Both teams start. Oh, yeah. We were right. They are switching maps. Let's go back to this awesome music. Man, 60-second delay is kind of throwing me off watching the stream on the other channel.
Yeah.
Beasley's making excuses. I'm sure this is all a part of his nefarious agenda. Unfortunately, I was going to play some pump-up music of an ethnic persuasion for NWA tonight, but as per usual, I was thwarted by the shadowy organization that seeks to oppose me at every single turn. I believe you know who it is. We all know his name. We're not going to say it.
Are we talking about the RAA here or someone else?
They're a part of it, but it's really all wrapped up. You know who the Shadowy Headmaster is, or Lord and Father of all esports. That's all I'm going to say. At any rate, looks like we're going to an Arch Novena now. Both teams filtering in here. NWA will be playing on Blood Eagle, and Diamond Sword will be MIA. Looks like the same rosters.
You got some audio lag there, Tubes.
It's fine. It's all good. Should be fine once I turn it off. This is just slow waiting.
I can only assume.
Well, since I can't play my own music, I have to play this DQ music. There's some trash talking going on in the screen chat.
I'm loved for using overlays.
Let's just see if you can keep up with my lightning fast casting speed.
I highly doubt it.
If you can, you will be able to.
No, I'll just watch whatever the hell I want.
Yeah, I just kind of wander around. That's how the best casters do anyway.
I'm just gonna find a rock and look at it the entire game. That'll be that.
You have to follow the cappers on route. That's the most interesting part of the game.
Yeah, except if they come close to the flag, I'll switch.
And you would switch off when they hit the flag.
Exactly.
Maxing in 80 seconds.
Oh, it's so quiet.
What do they yell about in chat? I can't see it. I think my chat is full of them. Am I any? No idea how to fix that. Sajifu is once again. Sajifu is still warming up in his Doombringer offense. Despite trash talk by Blitz. He does have 8 ping, so, you know, can't really talk too much trash about it because it is effective. Oh, he's got 12 ping tonight. That could prove to be the deciding factor. Anyway, match starting in 25 seconds. If you're not ready for some Tribal Warfare, you better be ready because it's throwing down.
You better get ready.
Straight out of Compton. It's definitely not a copyrighted term. Anybody who tells you otherwise is lying. 10 seconds. Match starting. Okay, I'm turn off this segment. Although I do want to listen to it. Alright, here we go. We're off to the races. Both teams still running the same lineups, no last-minute substitutions. Both teams going out on the right side very heavily. That's kind of weird. Beasley is going up the Aqueduct. Omnirai, Fenrir, and Warchief Dig all coming down the left side. Lannister on his way to attack intercepts him. Complex is on the other side as well. He gets intercepted by Snooks and stopped on route. That's one capper down. Meanwhile, Inferno is on the backfield, still up. Sagittarius is heading after him, but I don't know if he'll get there in time. Can't see. Looks like Omnirai went down in that confusion earlier. Both cappers are down. Very tough start to the very intense start to the match. Both cappers go down almost immediately on route. Both teams showing a heavy defense early in the game. Complex has once again started his route, as well as Omnirai. No, Omnirai has not started his route. Omnirai goes down to Beasley. Or no, Omnirai chains out Beasley. I'm sorry. Complex is still on route. He's coming in right. Not a whole lot of cheer. It looks like Lannister's attempting to clear right now. APC tries to cheer. Complex
and Complex messes up.
I have an audio clip for that, actually.
This is a real shame because this route is bugged. So
route is bugged. Complex slams the wall. While I'm talking about
APC
route
is out on a llama.
Has gotten out on a walkout. He's gonna not go very far. This Complex and BC's there to intercept, but Yggdrasil is on top of his roll side and food. BC's attempting to buy time. I don't know how long he can last against double Doombringer chain. It's fairly lethal. He does manage to make a punt to Lannister. Looks like they're bringing this to their side of the field. They get chained out hard again. Double Doombringer chase. This is intense. APC picks it up. They are moving the flag down inch by inch. Those Doombringers are powerful but slow. Snooks manages to get the return. just before he gets disked by Bee's Knees and taken out by Inferno, and that flag's going to return on both. We're still 0-0 into the game. 0-0, 2 minutes into the game, I'm sorry.
Looked like Omni tried a quick front grab and went splat right on NWA.
No look for that. YuDig is camping on this back hill. Is he playing Doombringer as well? No, he is playing Juggernaut. Okay. Triple Doombringer offense, not a thing you see very often. Sagifu coming up the middle. Fender on the left, setting up for a grab. And it doesn't look like Omni is just now starting his route. It might be clearing a bit too early. Sagifu's already taken fire from wow. It looks like he has switched with Yggdrasil for offense. Meanwhile, on the back, Complex is pressing this back hill. He's about 10 seconds out. Annihilism manages to defeat high-res APC and is going to be free to put fire on Complex. But he whiffs again. It's hard to do damage real quick with that BXT. Doesn't look like he's going to put much damage on Complex. But that is the whole defense there. Complex splatters again. Route is still bugged. He's going to need to get his routes together if they want to get flags out. Look, at least they're doing pretty well on these walkouts. Lannister gets to midfield. Snooks is right there, though. He was pretty strong before.
And Omni gets out on an Aqueduct pass.
Complex is out on the backside. Sorry, I just talked over. Complex is out. He does that left to right bounce off the Aqueduct. Extremely hard to snipe. He's coming into, not a clean stand. APC is there in his invisibility suit. He's going to walk off with this, and not going to be a clean grab for MIA. Misty Cakes and Lannister are both there to try and cover. All he's got for defense is Nihilism. Don't know how effective that will be. All he's got is that Send shotgun. Lannister almost gets it. He gets blue-plated by Omni, and they manage to recover the flag. MIA recovers their flag as well. I'm sorry, NWA. That's going to be 1-0 for NWA, recovering their flag in the midfield as MIA tries to walk it off. Sagifu's going off for a regrab. He's going to boost with the Titan launcher. He's taking heavy chain. The flag's going to get conked. He's just too fat to go anywhere with that. Looks like they're not going to get the regrab. MIA is still putting up a tough fight, not discouraged by this cap. It did take them almost 4 minutes to get it, so as we can probably tell, this is going to be a close match. It looks like Bee's Knees has started a route. They're going to either, I don't know if Complex is quitting, or they're going to try and do a double cap. He's almost certainly spotted Omni, who's on the back, who's doing a very wide back route. He is coming into a not a full stand. I mean, meanwhile, it's off stand. I don't know if he's going to make it back in time. He's busy dueling Finner. It looks like they might have missed. No, he's coming down right, too late to stop Omni, who slips out right by him at half health, takes some damage, what looks to be a snipe, and he's going to sail back to his base. He's going stand to stand with Bear's Crest. Lannister manages to grab it with just a fraction of his second left. He's going to toss it off stand and buy some time for his teammates to get there. It looks like NWA had too many people chasing the flag. They return their... Finner comes back to stand, and he's going to cap that, bringing it to 2-0 MIA. Good play by NWA. Good play by NWA, who managed to recover their flag and cap again. MIA is going to need to build some momentum real fast here, or they're going to lose all chances quickly of winning this game. Like many of these really maps with strong back to fronts and strong cap routes, if you can't break the enemy's momentum and get some caps out of your own, it makes it very tough for you to really get a foothold at all in the match. Both snipers get under heavy
music playing in the background, and it's really robot-y on stream.
What? I don't have anything playing.
I can hear it.
Oh, hold on, let me kill something.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay. There we go, that should be fixed.
Much better.
Alright, sorry about that, I didn't realize I was having bad audio quality.
Nope, still unfixed.
What?
Sorry,
dude.
Oh
my god.
It might be, is it My Tribe's music, maybe?
No, it's coming from tubes, but...
No. Shit.
I don't hear it.
Bad audio quality. Had too many people chasing the flag. They return their...
Sorry for the interruption here, guys, but I assume you would rather listen to a pristine, clear tubes than a robot-y tube.
You have to have tubes unadulterated.
Perfect. There we go.
Alright.
I'm out of here.
Sorry about that. I had some shenanigans with audio cables to allow me to play Small KV amazing route commentary into the game. I apologize for the problems. It looks like NWA tried for... What?
Still robot-y.
It's still robot-y?
Yep.
Is it robot-y now?
Continue casting and I will let you know if it does some more.
Alright, that's weird.
Yep, still doing it.
God, oh my god.
I don't hear any music in Tubes' background. None.
I don't hear any music, but he's robot-y.
I killed the music. I killed the cable carrying.
I have no idea what it is then. I will just leave you to it, and I will get out of here. So.
You can cast while I try to fix it.
I can do that for a little while, I suppose. So,
Alright, Helmar's going to take over while I attempt to repair my technical difficulties, as usual.
You hear it mumble, Helmar?
Yeah, I hear it in mumble. Anyhow, so looking at the map here, looks like APC is on the NWA stand, trying to do a little bit of harass, and Complex is heading in on a route, but he's already been spotted by the sniper. He does not look like he's gotten his regen cut, so he's going to be coming into the stand in about 5 seconds here. And on the other side, Omnurai is out with this thing. He is coming through. Looks like he did a... Oh, and this is not going to give you good. Oh, Complex misses the flag, but Omnurai is coming back through, and he is pretty much home with this thing. Yggdrasil is...
nice E-grab.
Nice E-grab by Lannister right there, keeping this thing alive for them. Going to punt it off, but there's no one anywhere near, and they are going to put the third cap on the board here. And that was almost disastrous right
and
there.
Another E-grab. They're really keeping it going.
Yeah, and Bee's Knees is there to try again, but War Chief is going to end up putting the third point on the board here, and APC is coming in for a little shoulder grab here, and he is out with this, since I really haven't been... oh, wow, nice midair by Snooks right there.
You do see a lot of those from Snooks, too. Depending on how much he's had to drink.
Take it over, Tubes.
Hello? Is it working? Alright, good. Sorry about that. The audio cables, yes, to answer each other, the audio cables in question were not physical, but they were in my computer, which explains why they were so crap.
Really bad.
Oh my god!
This is what you get for Houston Internet, I'm afraid.
So, just turn your audio quality down in Mumble, down to like 48.
If anyone wasn't watching, they put another cap on the board, and they're now at 4-0.
Alright, it should be good now. Hello?
Sounds good so far, so.
Alright, yeah, audio cables are garbage. I just recommend their use to anybody. Virtual
now
audio
you sound
cables.
good. Okay. Now I'm out of here.
Anyway, looks like NWA is putting a heavy hurt on MIA.
Yeah, they're really running away with it.
Yeah, I don't know what the problem with MIA is. I don't know if they didn't practice, or if they just suck, or I blame APC. Probably the most likely answer. Too busy hanging out in the Smite employee pool to practice whatever he's supposed to do. Meanwhile, while I'm complaining about high-res, Complex is coming in on a back-to-front to what looks to be an almost full NWA stand. APC is coming in to clear. It looks like they're switching everybody's roles up frequently. Annihilism just respawned, not in time to make a shot, but he's going to get plastered on stand by Yggdrasil and Snooks anyway. Not doing a whole lot of good. While we're talking about them, Omnurai is just walking out with almost no contest from MIA. Looks like they did manage to get the flag off stand, and he will get chained out at midair, but it doesn't look like Bee's Knees is quite going to make it. Yeah, he's going to go down. Complex is making a desperate sprint for that flag, and he's going to recover it against all odds. The MIA flag is going to go home. They are not out of the game yet, but they do need to get some caps out. 15 minutes, 0-4. Then you're going to need to put some pressure on NWA, or else they're going to have some trouble with defensive stacks and just sheer momentum problems. Looks like they have been switching around roles a little bit. I don't know if they're going to try double cap. They need to do something. They need to change it a little bit. Obviously, what they're doing before is not working. Looks like Omnurai started on his route just as Complex is coming in. Complex doing the regular arcs back to front. Annihilism is up. Snooks is dueling Lannister, who looks like he wants to take the sniper down, but isn't doing too good. Annihilism just went to path and tried to put some damage on Complex. Knocked him off route where he gets... Was that a midair?
That was a midair by Snooks.
He's going to go down hard. They just cannot break this NWA defense. Snooks really putting the team on his back there, as he has done in the previous games. They're quite a chaser. Omnurai is on route meanwhile, and the MIA defense is under heavy pressure. Sajifu chaining out everybody, making Blitz eat his words as Fenrir and War Chief did coming in. Pressing FR, Omnurai is going to grab that flag and bounce off the wall to turn it into a back to front. He's just coasting along. He's taking a little bit of damage, but Misty Cakes is way far behind on the chase. He's going straight to stand, but to no avail as APC takes the flag off. Snooks and Yggdrasil are going to stop him, but this may buy MIA the time they need to get there. Complex and Misty Cakes are going pretty fast. Yes, the flag isn't going to go down. Misty Cakes is going to make a break for it. He's going to get the return.
Nice
Meanwhile,
job.
in the confusion, Complex has managed to get the flag off stand to Inferno and Bee's Knees, who has some escort. He's heading his way home. Yadig is there to intercept, but Sajifu and Fenrir are very far behind. Bee's Knees is low, however. He's going to attempt to punt and fail, it looks like. No, that was a handoff to Lannister. Lannister, with a bit more health, is going to toss it to Misty Cakes, who's going to miss the catch, allowing Omnurai to recover it. Tough break for MIA. They just can't seem to get that flag home. Oh, man, while I'm talking, APC runs a static and is out. Doesn't look like they're expecting that at all. There was nobody at home on NWA. They're going to just coast on home with this flag. Omnurai is trying to chain him out. Sniper fire missing. Sajifu heading to stand, but he's too fat. MIA is going to get their first cap of the game. We're going to do 1-4. They are not out of the game yet, folks. And While I'm talking, wiT and Finner are going to proceed to poop all over the MIA stand and walk out with it. Lannister and Inferno desperately trying to stop this walk-off. Not a lot of people there. Looks like a Nihilism has stopped. No, he is sniper in midfield. My bad. He's attempting to provide covering fire. The flag's going to bounce oddly. It may make it hard to recover for NWA, and yes, it does. The MIA flag is going to go home. Looks like they finally might have managed to get their game together. I hope so. This was expected to be a very close match, so hopefully we don't want one team to run away with it too early. This is only the first map, however. Very highly contested. Doesn't look like we're going to have a clap out here. MIA desperately spinning their stag. Amrai coming in right to left. He's going to get conked by Misty Cakes. That flag's going nowhere. On the other side, Lannister is dueling with wiT, it looks like. APC is out on the right. Are they running a triple cap? I see Bees Knees, Complex, and APC all on route. It looks like they may be trying to run some kind of multi-cap. I have seen this work before.
They are spotted, though. I mean, they're not coming in uncontested, that's for sure.
That's true. It is very difficult to come in, period, even if you are spotted, especially the triple cap, as you got no clear at all. Looks like maybe one of them, no, APC is going to try and pull in. They're all going to try and hit the stand at once and just overwhelm the enemy defense. APC is going to pull off. His route was a fake. Bees Knees is going to get bounced over the flag. Complex is still coming in, so APC and Lannister desperately try to clear the stand. Yggdrasil is going to go down, but Snooks and Nihilism are there as Complex comes in. And the conk is too early. Complex is out clean. He bounces off that middle, and he's headed straight home. Meanwhile, wiT is on a back route. Looks like Almarai is out as well. Looks like we may have our first end off of the game if MIA can consolidate. The NWA offense is all over them. They've gone all out. Oh, looks like we're going to two NWA members go down. Fenrir and Sajifu are still there, moving in close, but MIA has managed to set up their defense. Misty Cakes come in to give them a bit of cover fire. We're going to see one NWA member go down. Sajifu's there chaining out, but he's too fat. He's an easy target. MIA is going to consolidate, and we are going to have our first standoff of the game. Tell me what you think, Anathema.
It's actually looking pretty good. They're sort of actually, MIA definitely seems to be finding their rhythm a little bit more now. It seems like they took a little shaken up before, so I don't know. They're doing a lot better now. So I'm hoping to see a little bit of a comeback
trouble
here.
Getting their rhythm together. MIA is going to make an attempt on the NWA flag. Doesn't look like it's going to work. APC did get revealed by a cloak. Lannister and Complex are coming in too late.
They did get a
flag got loose. They got the flag loose. The Jassel's going to cover it by the skin of his teeth. Complex is still there, but he's going to go down hard. Meanwhile, on the other side, wiT is putting down some heavy mortar fire while they try to get Sajifu to chain him out. It looks like whoever's in the backfield attempted to sneak up, but was stopped by Inferno. Sajifu has some pretty good chain with that Doomringer class, but he's just too fat. He's too easy to... on a focused chain on a standoff, he's just too easy to take down. wiT's going to try and move up a bit, put more pressure on him, but it looks like MIA is running a very heavy defense. All of their offensive players are stopping to clean out enemy offense before they go and set up on their route. It looks like they prefer to run 4 if they have to, rather than take a risk. As I speak, wiT's going to go down. Amrai and Fenrir are here on the standoff on their own. This is going to make it very difficult for them to recover, especially against 4 people, just by sheer virtue of being outnumbered. Fenrir's going to make a... Holy crap!
Nice
Fenrir conks Misty Cakes and returns it in midair. That is an amazing play by Fenrir. And Nihilism is going to boost and head towards stand. There's nobody there. Looks like this caught MIA completely flat-footed. No, I'm sorry. Someone's going to try to make an attempt to E-grab. He's going to go down. They're going to cap that 5-1 NWA. NWA responding in kind to MIA's play. That's a tough break for MIA. Not a whole lot you can do against a mid-air return. While I'm talking, Lannisters are going to attempt to capitalize on the disorganization of NWA as they consolidate that standoff. Looks like he made it out. Looks like we've got Amrai coming straight up the middle and attempt to stop. He chains him out, but I mean, WoW is there with the flag, and they're going to cap it. We're going to get to 2-5 for MIA. While I talk, Bees Knees is out on a front to back. We'll have to see how this turns out, folks. I don't know if he's trying to buy time for a capper to set up, or if he thinks he can get home. Amrai is moving to intercept, as well as it looks like Nihilism and wiT. You got a lot of people there to cut him off, unless they can get somebody out there to cover. Oh, never mind. It looks like Complex and APC are on the stand. Even if Bees Knees does lose this, there is nobody there on NWA to defend their own flag. Looks like they're going to force Amrai to return it, where APC is going to pick it up and thrust him off with absolutely nobody there to stop him. Snooks takes a boost, but so does APC. Looks like he's going to outrun him. All of MIA comes in to cover him as Sajifu attempts to intercept the chain, which he does manage. Snooks and Sajifu both chain him out. wiT does the same on the front to back, but MIA keeps the flag. Sajifu is still there at full health. They need to take him out quick, and that Doombringer chain is going to fry him. Sajifu and Snooks focusing fire hard on Complex. while wiT runs away with their flag. He's buying time for his teammates' return. Sagifu and Snooks both go down. Annihilism is there on his own, but he's taking sniper fire, and he's going to go down hard. Fenrir crashes as well on his own. I don't know see if he can get another esports mid-air return. Doesn't have any conks this time, so it may be difficult. He's going to go down by sniper fire as well. MIA manages to consolidate their flag a bit. They're going to get into a standoff position. While I'm watching this, wiT is still, kind of walking along. He's got covered by Omnirai. It looks like Beesneys is on his route. Is Beesneys still in Sin? No, Beesneys is an Imp. I'm sorry, Inferno is Sin. Yggdrasil moves to take him out, so Omnirai and wiT can walk this home. Doesn't look like they have a whole lot of contest besides Beesneys. I'm not sure what Yggdrasil and Beesneys are doing. It's possible they're just they're not really fighting each other. Beesneys is outnumbered. Oh no, here comes APC in to cover him. He's going to go hard on Omnirai. He's going to fly away. Kind of hard for Beesneys and APC to put pressure on him. Beesneys is going to go down. APC makes an attempt, but he's down as well. Meanwhile, MIA defending their flag. Once again, NWA is having trouble getting in on that flag. They are running the defense-heavy standoff position with a fourth or even a fifth person occasionally coming in to help cover with the crash from the other team. Misty tosses the flag to Beesneys. I don't think he got conked. Beesneys, he tosses the flag to Beesneys, who recovers the flag. Two people go down. Looks like NWA shifted to a heavy offense as well to try and counter. Nihilism is there. Misty kicks his own. Nihilism chains everybody out. Everybody from MIA is dead. Easy return for Nihilism. Unfortunately, wiT is still quite a ways away from stand. Complex is going to have time to front to back it and buy them a bit of time to give other Crash to get in. wiT is at half. APC was chasing, but he went down. And Complex is still, kind of on his merry way. Chase from Omnirai. They're both at half health, so this gives them plenty of time to crash. Lannister comes in flinging conks, but he's going to go down hard to 4 members of NWA, while Beesneys and Inferno and Misty Cakes all had to stand waiting for that return. They're going to puppy guard. Omnirai is going to puppy guard this flag off in the distance, while APC attempts to come and force him to return it at the very least, so their teammates can grab it off before the flag gets home. Famer makes a desperate dash to stand, but isn't quite there fast enough. As Misty Cakes tosses it off. He's too fast. However, he is too low to get it anywhere, and he's going to go down, and NWA's War Chief wiT of NWA is going to cap the flag, bringing it up to 6-2 for NWA. Turns out, looks like MIA is just having a tough time getting offense out. It looks like they have gotten their game together, but they need to win these standoffs, or else they're not going to have much of a chance at all. They got 6 minutes to get 4 caps out. It's not unheard of. If they can get out several good chain grabs, they still have a chance. And as I speak, APC is gone. Full health. Snooks is hard on his tail. Omnirai has just started his route. Oh no! Mid-air by Snooks from over the aqueduct while APC passes through it. He's going to go down hard, and Annihilism and Snooks are going to get the return. Meanwhile, NWA just dropping rocks on top of MIA at stand. Yggdrasil goes down. Misty Cakes and Wow try to come and cover, but Omnirai is gone. Oh, I'm eating my words. Omnirai goes down hard. Doesn't have quite enough health as he hits the stand. Gets conked and killed. Sagifu is going to try and walk out with this, but he's an easy target in that Doombringer suit, and Fenrir is not going to have a chance to make the grab in the Raider. He's going to try and chain everyone out first, but there's just too many of them there. He's going to go down hard. Meanwhile, while I'm talking, Complex is out, back to front, stand to stand. The flag is recovered. How did I miss that? And that's a cap for MIA. APC is out on the regrab. Looks like they may be executing the very strategy that I just spoke of. He goes over the aqueduct this time. Doesn't want to get hit by that midair. He's going to punt it to stand. All of MIA is there to receive. Only wiT is there to recover. He's going to go down hard to a snipe. Omnirai is desperately on his way, but Lannister's at full health. He's going to boost to stand. Omnirai is going to go down. MIA is going to cap it again. 4-6 to MIA. They are not out of the game yet.
They're really finding their rhythm.
Complex, they are still in this game. Complex is coming in on a route. That stand is full. I don't think he's going to have much luck. Yeah, he plasters hard on Yggdrasil. APC is on route as well. Looks like that may have just been a distraction. Trying to keep up the momentum, keep NWA on their toes. If they can get another one of those double caps, they are still in the game. What do you think, Anathema?
Same thing as last time. It's always nice to see a comeback, especially you get a game like the one we've recently played, and you think you pretty much have it in the bag, and then it starts turning against you. I can only imagine what NWA is feeling at this point.
Pride goeth before the fall, as they say. NWA is still up by 2 caps. If they can solidify their defense, may have some trouble. I'm not exactly sure what MIA has been doing. I missed that back to front on Complex. If they can just sync up their... NWA's main strength seems to be they're just taking over the MIA stand. While I say that, there's nobody there for offense for NWA. Omnirai is coming into Wow on stand. Wow misses completely. Omnirai is out totally clean. Not sure where the MIA defense was on that one. Onrai's coming back to stand. Lannister tosses it off, but Snooks is there to return. Bees goes for the midfield pickup and misses. Snooks return it. Looks like Onrai is set to land on stand, bringing it to 7-4 for NWA. Not sure what happened there, folks. They just kind of, I'm enemy wow, just kind of let it slip by him. Not sure what happened to the MIA defense. It looks like they had a comeback set up there for a moment. So that brings us to the end of Game 1 for Arch Novena. MIA versus NWA, African Americans with attitude, please. 7-4 for Blood Eagle, which is NWA. Next map is Dangerous Crossing. Hopefully, if MIA, oh, these three-letter acronyms are messing me up. If MIA can, MIA does have multiple people who can run cap routes on their team, so I'd imagine they'd be a lot more deadly on DX where momentum is key. I have yet to see a match on DX where the team with the first cap didn't win. It's just so hard to break that momentum. Once you're ahead, you're always ahead. It's easy to be constantly crashing on a DX and never have a chance.
That's the trap you fall into on DX. I think it's such a mistake to. You almost got to let that one cap out and just let it go and
try to solidify.
Exactly.
Yeah, or else they will just run. You'll just get run over.
It's so hard to stop it once it starts.
So hopefully MIA can capitalize this. I don't want to see them out of the game yet. I would like to see them both play on what's the third map? Catabatic. Catabatic's along with Arch Novena, a long-time staple of the North American comp community. So we'll have to see if MIA can pull it together. It looked like they had a bit of trouble getting warmed up there at the end. NWA just taking over their stand. Onrai getting out completely uncontested and just walking back with little to no pressure from MIA. They got it together near the end, but unfortunately, Anime WoW let that cap out. We'll have to see if they can pull it together on DX. Like I said, they do have that multi-cap ability more so than NWA. I imagine both teams will be bringing that to bear, where it's just so dangerous on DX to let one cap get out after another. I would play some fancy T2 music for the loading screen, but unfortunately that seems to make my audio quality poop itself. So you'll have to just like kind of imagine it in your head. I don't know how everything goes. I'm just making this up. Anyway, here we are on DX. Looks like MIA is running the same roster: Inferno, Misty Cakes, Complex, High-Res APC, I mean WoW, Bees Knees, and Lannister. NWA running the same roster as well: Snooks, Fenrir, Omnirai, Nihilism, War Chief Udig, Sajifu, and Yggdrasil. Yes, somebody here in the studio with me would like to know why Justin Timberlake is playing for MIA. That's a question we'll have to answer. Hopefully he will tell us the answer to that at the next Grammy Awards, where he accepts the NATL Smite Trophy. Which I assume is going to happen soon, as we all know, Tribes is in fact dead. At any rate, this game is not dead yet. Hopefully, this match, hopefully MIA can pull it together. APC was doing very well that last game with those walk-offs. MIA managed to get one almost every time. So if they, with the walk-offs being that much more deadly on DX, where you can accelerate to 200 plus just by skiing down the that hill. So we'll have to see if they can pull it off again. I hope MIA isn't out of this fight yet. I would like to see another close match. They seem to be warmed up now, so we'll just have to wait and see. Man, where is Altamore? Everybody's dead, man.
Yeah, not sure. Missing your casters and Sync gets kidnapped.
Yeah, I mean, here's the story. We were on our way home from work. You know, we work at the same place. And right as we're walking back, you know, I only live a couple blocks from the place where I work. This black van pulls up with, I hate to say it, but it had like an NAT and a North American Tribes logo on it. There's this black van, and all of a sudden I see this bald dude just reach out and grab Sync into the van. I didn't have any time to, you know, as you know, I am a master of kung fu and tribal martial arts. I didn't have any time to react. They just speed off with Sync in tow. Unfortunately, it seems his internet quality has started improving, and he who must not be named had decided to take measures against it. That's about all I have to say on that. It was very traumatic, very tragic, and I don't really wish to discuss it.
R.I.P.
Juzzo would like to comment, the game's not dead, we can get demos from the NSA.
Yeah, if anyone has a working demo system for this game, it's them.
And here we go, match starting. MIA and no last minute subs for MIA and NWA. NWA is still Blood Eagle, and MIA is still Diamond Sword. No changes there. MIA, both teams once again going all out on the right side. They did this again last time. I don't know if they just like to all crash at once and just kind of duke it out for the first few seconds, or if it just looks cool from standing up here. It looks like MIA is going to slip through the NWA screen. NWA offense is going to drop down to midfield. Both snipers doing work, putting damage on the NWA offense. They're going to go down pretty hard before they even get to stand. Looks like Omrai goes down to... No, Omrai is still on route, my bad, as well as Complex coming into route now. Looks like Yggdrasil is still up, though, and Complex is going to miss. Looks like Lannister's going to go in for a slide in response. Those are fairly effective on DX, but you do need some cleared. With that double Doombringer and the base turret up, it doesn't look... Oh, I'm eating my words. He's going to get out with just a smidgen of health. The flag's going to go off and bounce away. While I'm talking, Omrai slipped out completely clean. He takes a snipe and some chain. He is extremely low, but he is on his side of the field. The flag's going to come home as APC attempts to chain him out as he heads into stand. And the flag, he's going to punt the flag, and APC is going to catch it in midair, making an amazing save for MIA. They are not out of this game yet. They are definitely warmed up and ready to go. I would say they're not out of the game yet. The game just started. Both teams still have that infamous DX base turret. No, NWA's base turret has gone down. MIA's DX base turret is up. The bane of every offensive player on Dangerous Crossing is that base turret on the top level. It's so hard to get to, and you got to fly up to it, and it's a freaking computer aimbot that just shoots you in the face. I hear Angry Blast.
Through the walls.
Through the walls, of course. Through the floor, through the walls, through the bridge. Just, you know, I personally think it's great. I know you can't upgrade it in comp. Whenever I play in pubs, I upgrade it to level 4 because it is my best friend. While I'm blathering about base turrets, Omrai is going to come in. Not a whole lot of clear there. Just Fenrir. He's going to try and cowboy cap it, I guess. He's going to plaster on the MIA defense. While I'm talking, looks like they managed to get MIA managed to get the flag down on the hill. Snooks is there though, and he's going to mid-air Lannister, only for APC to pick it up out of stealth. APC's going extremely low, but Complex did pull off the assist as well as Bee's Knees. He punts it to Bee's Knees, who catches it with picture-perfect accuracy as the MIA offense turns around to bear down on them. Misty Cakes and Complex are still there to pick up the flag, and a Nihilism is going to go down, giving MIA the chance to punt it to APC, who has respawned in Pathfinder. They're slowly but steadily marching this flag home. Omrai has managed to get a regrab out to buy time, but the MIA NWA chasing offense is going to get slaughtered, bringing us to yet another standoff. APC is going to stay on stand. It looks like he believes they can get this flag home quickly. I don't see a whole lot of chase for MIA, so they may be foolish, but Snooks goes down, so they are safe for the moment. MIA going for their heavy defense approach again. While Fenrir assaults from the front on his own, he's going to go down. No, he's heading to stand. It is common strategy on DX to have one person stay on stand because you can end up with standoffs that last, 10 to 15 minutes just because each team keeps walking it off in response to the other team's return home. The NWA offense looks to be kind of scattered. MIA offense as well. NWA looks like they hit they're hitting the enemy team just as the NWA offense leaves, taking a bit of chain in response. APC is staying on stand for that grab. Complex is going to get chained out and sniped. Not a whole lot of damage on NWA. Same goes for MIA. Both teams running very strong defensive positions on standoff. Meanwhile, APC stays out of sight. Nope, looks like they found him. He's going to go on pretty hard with chain from Sajifu and Omrai, so their stand is safe for now.
They are making the classic mistake of not going in together. Just you see that a lot. It's
neither team is syncing up their offense.
Their timing is just not going well.
Neither team is syncing up their offense. Both teams are running defense-heavy standoff crew. This may take a while. Looks like both teams have finally gotten a bit of sync up. Complex coming in with some discs. Lannister coming in from the left. APC, while APC comes in with some speed. Unfortunately, both teams are still running heavy defense, so it seems neither standoff team can get any sort of penetration in. NWA is sliding in now to make their attempt. It doesn't look like MIA is having a whole lot of luck at the MIA home. Lannister comes in for an attempt, but he goes down hard. MIA walks their flag, managed to walk their flag back up the hill. This is going to force YDig and Fenrir to fight up the hill. As I speak, Fenrir gets sniped out. YDig comes into 6 MIA players. He goes down hard. Their whole team is there. That's rough. Yggdrasil comes in flinging nades, but he's going to get chained out hard as well. Not much of a chance there against 6 people. The flag gets tossed by Misty Cakes to Inferno's at full health. Meanwhile, APC, the lone member of MIA on the opposite side of the field, is being sneaky. Looks like Yggdrasil did not spot him, so I think he's probably just going to hang out here and wait for his opportunity. As I said before, it's common practice to have an imp just chill out on that stand. And
yeah, just because the walk-offs are so powerful that it's worth losing that guy to have the guy on the stand to eat it, and then he almost always gets home. Just
it looks like APC's making an attempt for it. He got chained out hard. He thought he saw an opportunity where they were split up. NWA has broken out of their four-person defense, and what I assume is an attempt to bring more pressure on the four-person MIA defense. It did work before. I'm not sure if it'll work again on DX, where all the offense has to fight uphill. Complex and Lannister to make an attempt, and Complex to get the return in midair. Not much of a chance for NWA there. Good return by Lannister. MIA is going to bring the flag home and get the first cap on DX, bringing it to 1-0 Diamond Sword. APC is out with the regrab on the other side. Once again, these brutal chain grabs we spoke of several times. Omnirai and Snooks are hard on the chase, but APC has got some pretty good speed just sliding down that hill. He's getting chained hard, and Omnirai's right on top of him. So he's going to go down. It looks like whoever's going to cover him overshot. Beasties comes in to shoot the flag, but Snooks manages to grab it just in the nick of time. NWA preventing a brutal double chain cap from MIA. Both teams are still fighting very hard. We are at 1-0, 7 minutes in. Much closer match than before. Looks like neither team's going to give this up easily. However, MIA does have the lead, and if they can keep the lead, this will go into map 3, which is what they need. Unfortunately, let's see, Santa Claus, ACD on top. Of course, ACD is always on top.
Even when dead, it's on top.
Even when dead, they're still on top of the grave pile at the very least. NWA making an attempt on the stand. You dig overshoots. Misty Cake's going in for a thrust llama, it looks like. No, I'm sorry. This is, NWA making an attempt on the stand. Omrai comes into a clean stand. He's out full. He's going very fast. Takes a snipe, though. He's at half health. Sniper, a very strong roll on DX. Not as strong as it used to be, unfortunately. MIA goes for the walk-off, but to notice cigar, Sajifu just easily chains him out and returns it. Omrai is taking heavy chain. Look like he might go down before he hits stand. He does, but it lands right on the stand.
Oh.
It bounces over their head. It gives them desperate seconds to try and move that flag off, but APC misses the grab, bringing it to 1-1 NWA and MIA, evening up the score. Game can change very quickly on DX. Fenrir attempts to walk it off with a chain grab. He's going to go hard. Lazy, unfortunately, my 14-year-old hacker, he is stuck fighting the man. You know how I think he went for the pool on the roof and got stuck there. I assume he'll be back later. He said something about a pizza and about the Hacker's Manifesto and his rollerblades. I'm sure he'll show up eventually. Or he won't. Maybe he got kidnapped by He Who Must Not Be Named, like Synchysis. Very sad, very tragic. While I'm talking, what is APC doing back here? It looks like and MIA has decided to go with that triple cap they tried before. Like I said, being very brutal on a DX. APC comes in to stand and pulls off to knock their guy off, saying that was indeed a fake. Complex is coming into a very disoriented stand, but nobody's there. He's going to get out clean. Don't see their sniper up. Looks like Complex is going to get out with minimal loss of health. Omrai is on route as well, but he is far behind. Doesn't look like he's going to beat him home. Complex has just got too much speed for the chase from NWA. He's going to come in and easily cap it, bringing it up to 2-1 MIA. It looks like that did disorient that cap attempt, or that cap succeed. Did indeed disorient the NWA offense, leaving Omrai to face a full stand with only support from Fenrir. It looks like meanwhile is there still on stand. Omrai is going to knock him out of the way. Meanwhile needs to pick it up on stand. Unfortunately, he's been letting a lot of caps slip by. Thankfully, though, he's got an Inferno there to carry, and Omrai is going to go down hard to 2 snipes. Snooks is going out to attempt the pickup. Looks like whoever's down there, Misty Cakes can't quite climb that hill. Very difficult to climb hills when your jets don't jet. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be talking about this. The Gestapo will get me. Anyway, looks like he's going to take a crossfield snipe from Inferno, and Misty Cakes is going to successfully make the return. Meanwhile, Complex is out with a walkout. Beasties is there to receive on the other side of the field, and Inferno moves to midfield to put some sniper fire on Snooks and Sajifu. Unfortunately, Beasties misses the catch, but Snooks misses the return as well. Manages to mid-air Beasties anyway and get the return just before he gets plastered by Misty Cakes. Good save by NWA. Omnirai in again, him versus Wow succeeds this time and slams Omnirai into the wall. Fenrir is still there, but only to get cleaned up by the enemy defense. Beasties, APC, and I don't see Complex on route. It looks like APC's coming in alone this time. There is no clear. That stand has 4 people on it. I don't know if he's going to do very well with this. I'll be surprised if he gets out. Nope, he gets midair. It goes down hard on the enemy stand. It looks like Beasneys is just going to chill out there and wait for someone with more promise to hit the stand. NWA trying to keep those chain grabs from getting out because, as we said before, DX is all about the momentum game, and unless you can succeed in that momentum game, you're going to get capped out very quickly. That sounded better in my head. Anyway, Dig slides in, gets out the flag, full health. Looks like, I wasn't expecting that. He's going to boost in midfield. Misty Cakes is there to intercept. He's going to chain him out. It doesn't look he's doing too great. Dig is still at almost full health. Lannister's going to slide in, however, and hit the stand. Looks like he might have wanted to wait for APC or Beasneys, who had some more speed. Not that it looks like it'll matter. Oh, it might matter. He takes a snipe. Fenrir, Snooks, and Sajifu all chaining him hard. Meanwhile, heads for that flag. Doesn't look he's going to get there. He does get there in time. Just slipping in front of Fenrir, who's going to midair and chain out hard. Fenrir goes down to a sniper from Inferno. Omnar attempts to overtake. But and Misty Cakes is there to help out. He punts it to Inferno, but the flag bounces the wrong way, and Omnarai grabs it. Inferno picks it up right before Omnarai can touch it, and he has cover there from Beasneys. Looks like MIA is going to keep this flag. Meanwhile, on the other side, Yggdrasil has gotten the MIA flag. APC is there putting heavy pressure on him, trying to damage him while stay at a range of that hammer, but Omnarai is going to come into assists and take him down hard. Yggdrasil is still very low, and Venerable, the cross-field snipes, he's kind of on his own up on top of that hill. Looks like the base turret is back up, however. That's going to put some heavy pressure on MIA. As I speak, Complex comes in and shotguns Yggdrasil, but gets chained out hard by Sajifu, giving Nihilism time to pick up the flag and hide behind that base turret. NWA's flag goes loose for him. It looks like that was just a pass. MIA once again going for their defense-heavy run on the flag. It has succeeded for them. It seems to be working for them fairly well on DX as the offense has to climb all those hills. It just makes it very difficult when you're facing the focused chain fire of a competent defense. As we speak, Dig tries to kind of maneuver around a circle, but he's taking sniper fire and chain. Hopefully he doesn't distract him from Fenrir, who's sneaking up on the left. Looks like NWA is going for the offense stack, as they did before, hoping to break this MIA D-stack, as it were. Snook's coming in with heavy offense. Omnarai coming in with Raider. They're running several different classes. Fenrir sneaking up behind for the comp, and he's going to miss. And Misty Cakes is going to hold onto that flag. They need to focus their fire quickly or else lose the flag. Gets caught towards Omnarai, who's going to make the return. APC is all that stands between Nihilism and the stand. He needs to buy some time quickly for his team's crash to get there. And he does succeed in buying a few seconds, but Nihilism just walks on up through the fire and caps the flag, bringing it to 2-2 for both teams.
That's what you get when you go for a Sonic instead of the E-grab on DX.
I don't think he even had Sonic Punch. It looked like he would...
He was meleeing, I'm not sure.
Maybe he's trying to be esports.
Maybe.
Either way, Omnarai on route. Looks like APC is starting a route as well. They're going to keep trying that double cap. It did seem to work before. Complex on route. Omnarai is coming into the stand. He's going to get out at half health. Looks like Inferno is not up to make the stop. He's at half health. He doesn't have a whole lot of chase. Misty Cakes is on him, but he's very far behind. It's hard to catch up on DX. He's coming into stand while the other team attempts to fight it. The flag's going to get knocked off, but the E-grab's going to be no... Holy crap, Complex slips out by the skin of his teeth and gets the flag off stand. He's going to get chained out by Sajifu, but the other team looks like Beasneys is going to succeed. Was that APC or Lannister? I couldn't tell. APC managed to succeed, and getting the return, they just managed to both slip through the 3 people on the enemy stand. Good save by MIA. They really want to win this one. Don't want to leave the house lead yet. Everybody's looking to win to get that coveted place in the NATL Pro League for next season and win that Mega Esports Shazbucks dollars. What is there even a prize?
I have no idea.
I had no idea. Either way, APC on route. Complex starting a route on the right side, kind of far behind. Looks like they might have tried to alternate routes. I just lost sight of APC. Did he get sniped out? Nope, there he is. He's going extremely high. I guess he's not worried about being spotted or sniped. He's going in hard. Looks like Nihilism was distracted by Beasneys as APC comes in to stand and slips in right over Yggdrasil's head.
Slow.
Tries
for the esports pass.
He tries for the esports pass and fails. That could have cost them right there. He would have been out. Complex picks it up, but Snooks is hard on his tail, and he's still within sniper range. While I speak, Omnarai is out with the flag. That esports pass might have just caused MIA a cap unless Beasneys can intercept Omrai in time, which looks unlikely and is not possible as Omrai hits the flag, bringing it to 3-2 for NWA. Beasneys attempts to slide out, but is not fast enough. And APC is also goes down as Inferno is on the NWA side of the field for some reason, fighting with Annihilism. I guess Inferno just proved himself the alpha sniper. He just pooped on Annihilism with that shotgun. Omrai is out at half health with yet another slide. It looks like MIA was thrown off course by that messed up esports pass. He's not going to get anywhere with it. It looks like NWA is going to let this one go as Beasneys gets the return on the other side of the field. I mean, wow, he needs to let those stop slipping by. I'd say I'm not sure what it is about the MIA defense, but they're just not getting the stop as often. If you can't get the stops, you spend too much time crashing. You don't have time to let your offense set up because they're always busy worrying about their own flag. As I say that, the flag is clean and Complex gets out. They're not trying the esports pass this time. They've learned their lesson. Complex is out with both his chase definitely attempted to cut across the midfield. He comes into stand to try and get an E-grab, but he keeps getting knocked off of it by a heavy MIA defense. Complex taking chain fire from Fenrir and Sajifu. He's going to punt it into Lannister, who's going to cap it easily to bring the match to 3-3. Man, this is a close match.
So close.
Both teams fighting extremely hard to keep the flag. 10 minutes in, 3-3. It's still anybody's game. While I speak, while I like to blather on, I like that word. It's a good word, blather. And Omrai makes an attempt at the stand, only get plastered by I mean, wow. NWA offense is still clearing. I'm not really sure what for. Might be better just to K out. I don't think they'll be able. It's very hard to sit there on DX as the team offense.
APC's almost home though.
Oh, APC is almost home. I didn't notice APC get out on the other side of the field. Fenrir is going to make an E-grab attempt as well as you did, but APC is going to land right in front of him. And what just happened? I think there was a bunch of frag nades going off. APC gets demolished as well as the rest of the MIA defense on stand, and Udig's going to make the return and toss it off stand. Snooks is going to pick it up in midfield. What just happened? I just missed all of that. Everybody died at once. Snooks is very low, taking heavy chain from APC and Beasneys, while Lannister walks it on the other side. Tough break for MIA. They could have solidified their lead with, wait, did he cap it? No, he did cap it. It's 4-3. I couldn't tell what was going on.
He capped it in the confusion. He did for sure.
APC did cap it in the confusion. Udig's frags went off a second too late, and bringing it up to 4-3 MIA. Unfortunately, it looks like NWA is not content to just sit.
Bad time to boost.
MIA barely recovering the flag with NWA's offense all there attempting to make the recovery. Beasneys walks it out and tosses it up on the bridge. I don't know if that's going to help them out or hurt them in the long run. If they could somehow connive a back to front, it seems like the kind of thing that Tasty Hammer do. Everybody could like rock bounce off that route.
As Jug.
Rock bounce off that. It seems like a Vex or a Mono Esports jank play. Toss the flag off stand so someone can rock bounce into it. That would be an interesting play. I don't think these teams are quite at that level. I'm sure they'll be making me eat my words shortly. Complex coming in on route. Lannister and Beasneys tipping clear. Both teams been going pretty light on the clear as the Cowboys just get out Cowboys caps. It's very hard for the Hoff to. Talking trash. I mean earlier, but it is very hard for the Hoff to defend his tiny little box when you've got grenades and mortars flying at him. Complex is out clean. He takes a snipe and some damage from Snooks, but he's going to land on the stand. MIA bringing it up to 5-3 with 6 minutes left in the game. APC walking it on the other side. Snooks is still respawning. It's going to be a tough stop for NWA as Sajifu and Fenrir turn around to intercede. APC takes a heavy snipe and takes a line chain from Sajifu, who's going to drop the flag. He's going to drop the flag right on top. Oh, Complex makes the esports midair catch as Omrai attempts to make it out, but gets off the ones by Misty Cakes. He picks it back up and attempts to buy some time, and midair's Misty Cakes as APC tries to make it on to stand. Fenrir is there, but APC is going to midair Fenrir. Complex is going to midair somebody. I don't know what just happened.
There's a lot going on.
MIA is going to hold on to the flag.
That's
going to stand with his fat behind and slaughters everybody returning the flag, giving NWA a chance to cap the flag and bring it up to 5-4. Not content to let MI sit on the lures. Lannister walks it out in response. Snook's bearing down hard on them. Beasties comes out to cover, but he looks like he went too far as Lannister punts it to their side of the field. Snooks is going to beat him there, it looks like. I mean, wow. Inferno attempting to move up and cover. Snooks is going to miss the grab and give Inferno and Beasties time to consolidate. Misty Cakes is pacing hard. Snooks gets plastered by 3 members of the NWA offense as Sajifu once again crashes the stand in Doombringer. I think Blitz is eating his words with Sajifu being extremely effective in Doombringer offense. Of course, I'm sure Blitz would also argue in response that MIA is bad, blah, blah, blah. They just can't handle the level of skill and strategy which I would use to defeat a Doombringer offense. As I'm blogging about Blitz and his planet-sized ego, Beasties is going to go down a chain from Snooks, toss it to Misty Cakes, who's going to get chained out by Nihilism. And Enemy Wow is going to make an attempt to stop the return, but Fenrir is going to survive the Devastator and make the return back to stand. While I talk about that, APC runs into a wall, leaves the flag for Complex, who picks it up off a slide. Looks like he unfortunately ran into the NWA offense on the way over to the other stand. He's going to get chained out hard. Omrai makes an attempt to grab, but pays out quickly as Misty Cakes and Complex and Inferno all poop on his face and return their flag. MIA still up with 5-4 with 4 minutes to go. NWA is going to need to get a cap out, not unfeasible in the current map and current situation. It's been a very back and forth game. They're going to need a cap out to prevent this from being a loss, as I'm sure you all know. Need to drink my tea. APC is out, runs into a wall, routes bug. Decides to thrust and go back the other way, while Omrai comes in to stand and dies on a mean wow. I just spilled iced tea all over my Tribes Esports shirt. I'm going to get that stain out later. Oh man, this match is too intense. I'm getting a migraine. While it looks like APC's gambit was not entirely unfounded, Complex picks up the flag in midfield somehow. He has a big cover from Lannister on the chase. He's going to punt it to midfield, but nobody's there to return. Finnair's on the other side. Once again, nobody there coming in. NWA has been having, looks like they've been, I don't know if they're getting flustered or what, but they're having a bit of trouble syncing up their offense. Not coming in at the right time. Misty Cakes has been up to get those conks, the ones that I mean misses. You dig suicide bombs, Misty Cakes. I mean wow survives with just barely a sliver of health and might not survive a disc at this rate. Omrai chains as he comes in. I mean wow turns on his shield and survives a chain. I didn't realize he was in brute. Omrai is going to go down to leave. Oh man, I'm running out of words. Omrai is going to go down and allow Misty Cakes to get the return. MIA steadying up their defense. Complex is out clean once again. He's been bouncing off Yggdrasil's head over time, which I assume is why he switched to Soldier, which unfortunately didn't help this time. This time Complex goes soaring way over the chasing NWA offense. He's moving very fast, but you dig Omrai and Sajifu all cut in to attempt to hit the stand first. Omrai is very low. He'll probably go down. Yeah, I mean, meanwhile, takes out Omrai. Looks like Complex missed the stand, however. He's going to bounce and splatter on the floor to no avail as MIA caps the flag, bringing it up to 6-4 MIA. 2 and a half minutes left in the game. APC gets the walk-off, buying more time. At this point, if MIA can stall, just keep the flag moving. It looks like they've picked up on the strategy. Just don't even try to run routes. Just keep running slide. Keep making the other team respond to your slide attempts, and they can't set up an offense of their own. Looks like APC and Complex and Misty Cakes are all there to escort this flag. Sajifu and Snooks are in hot pursuit. But it looks like MIA is going to try and cap this out immediately. Lannister goes for the pickup, overshoots it a bit, but he beats Sajifu to it. Inferno and meanwhile both move to cover from Sajifu and Yadig. Sajifu is going to go down. Yadig's going to take heavy chain and go down as well. Omrai did get out on a route, but MIA is up by 2 points. So if they get into a long standoff like they did before in this position, it's to MIA's favor. I imagine they'll be running a heavy defense, once again running their defensive heavy standoff, as all they need to do now is buy time. The onus is on NWA with a minute and a half left in the game to get the flag home.
And then get another grab.
They need to get the flag home. They need to get another grab, or else they are done. Looks like they're putting the pressure on immediately, trying not to give MIA time to set up their defense. Lannister gets split up a bit from Misty Cakes and Anime Wow, and Finner manages to succeed in conking it, but Anime Wow is going to pick it up, only to fly kind of far away and get chained hard by Omrai. And Snooks is coming in as well. It looks like his defense has been split up. They need to Snooks gets the conk, gets sniped out by Inferno. Omrai's in the backfield, but all of MIA is there. They are definitely stacking this D hard. no reason to take any risks when they can win with just a minute left. NWA's got to go all out now. I would leave. It looks like APC is just there harassing them. They can't leave Yggdrasil alone to make the attempt back, or APC is going to Sonic Punch him and get that instant return. APC stealths out, he's just hiding there, harassing Yggdrasil and Sajifu, who are grabbing it to try and stay out of range of the rather slow Imp. Looks like Lannister has dropped the flag. The flag's loose. Anyway, WoW goes for the flag. It's knocked away. He picks it up again and goes down hard. NWA pulling out all the stops trying to get the flag. Misty Cakes picks it up right before Omnirai can grab it and just rabbits away. With 30 seconds left, NWA has to get this flag home now, and I don't think they have enough time. Misty Cakes is just going to run away with it. Even under the focused chain fire, they can't get him down at that range. It looks like with 10 seconds left, they're going to get the return that could convert into a cap for NWA, but unfortunately there's just not enough time left, and match one. Oh, flag gets caught.
Nice.
Oh man, MIA not letting up even in the last seconds of the match. Complex getting an instant, getting a return on stand and walking out with the NWA flag to win MIA the second match 6-4. Very close match. MIA pulling ahead at the end, not letting up even in the final moments. Looks like I am ready for map 3. Both teams have very strong cappers, very strong defense. Very strong defenses should prove to be interesting on Katabatic, where you can just get slaughtered to death on a route by snipers. Just have the stand covered in frags. Have that open stand on Kata just covered in frags and mortars. Ooh, excuse me, I'm running out of voice. That's exactly right. Get killed to death. Everybody, today I have with me live in the studio Seppukumon, who is in fact bad at this game. Say hi to the crowd, Seppukumon.
Greetings.
He's bad. Don't listen to anything he says. Please repeat that for the minute. I didn't have it mic'd down.
Tubes is nerd.
Okay, you're gay. Oh, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that on stream. I meant, he's, whatever. I gotta use the restroom.
I can't bother to be politically correct. I have to pee.
All right, here we go. I'm back. No substitutions for either team, it looks like. Both going with what has worked before, seeing as both teams have won a map each. Katabatic, a longtime staple of, as I said before, a longtime staple of the NA comp community in general. Home of the infamous Kiwi into the Arch, the infamous bugged route, as you probably heard earlier. It should be interesting to see what both teams do on this map. I'm sorry. MIA could utilize their multi-cap, a devastating effect if they can time it up right. You just can't see everything from you can't look all directions at all the time on this map. Very difficult. Requires a lot of coordination to stop all those multi-caps coming at once, especially when Soldier can just fly up, press F, and knock the Hoff off the stand. Both teams have shown to have strong defenses, strong snipers, so we'll have to see what happens. Both teams are going to stop those caps on route. So before their Hoff gets plastered on stand. Hello, Natl.
How's it going?
I had to make sure you hadn't been kidnapped by the internet Gestapo.
No, I've got.
Like Sync.
They'd have to take a long. They'd have to take a long flight to get up here.
Well, your country's already communist, so they could just like have the government.
That's true. Yeah, we're already communists. He's just my buddy, you know. He'd never hurt me.
So Pokemon wants to know if you're in Ukraine, Anathema. Are you in the Ukraine with Reticle, getting HIV and lung cancer? The two number one killers in Ukraine, everybody, are HIV, lung cancer, and liver cancer, respectively. I'm sure you can figure out why on your own. At any rate, while I'm talking about the demographics and cause for the depleting population rate of the Ukraine, the game has started. Both teams are already off. Omri running a quick front to back, it looks like, coming on the front left. He's going to come in against base turrets and a full stand, doing some kind of weird route. He's going to bounce over, wow, his head. I guess that was just a distraction. He comes in for the flag as well. NWA is going for a blitz at this point. APC and Complex are still en route. Unfortunately, they anticipated. Misty Cakes takes him out with the help of some of your friendly neighborhood robot aimbot base turret. I'm sure if I played offense, I would follow that by a string of expletives. At any rate, APC's coming in as APC Complex and Beesney's running a triple cap as I predicted. APC stopping, running a Kiwi into the wall, trying to do some damage. Complex is going to get out, taking some heavy fire, but hopefully he can break line of sight on a nihilism before he gets sniped out. He is very low on health, but as I said before, that triple cap is just too hard to stop. Beesney's is falling along at a very slow rate. Looks like Complex is going to bounce a bit to turn into stand. Omri coming in on an actual route this time. Looks like he gets stopped cold by Inferno as NWA tries to move the flag off the stand to buy them time to catch up to Complex. Snooks is going to kill Complex and return the flag before Beesneys can get there. Looks like, unfortunately, NWA's gambit may backfire, at least on their next offensive play. Yes, Alazy, NWA has Saji and Yadig, and Conquer is indeed Hoffing, also known as the Idolmaster. Idolmaster, also known as Yggdrasil, which is what he's going as right now. Looks like, as I said, NWA's offense saving play may backfire in their current offense as Missy Cakes knocks that flag into the stand. Or maybe not. Omri has just now started his route. NWA is clearing extremely early. It's going to give them time to set back up on their D. Meanwhile, Misty Cakes come to stand. Looks like Inferno went down and hasn't had time to get in Omri's way. He's going to get stuck dueling Fenrir as Omri comes in at half health. He's been taking damage on route. He gets conked. I'm not sure if he's doing it to redirect or if he just doesn't know routes on this map. He's going to get stopped by Misty Cakes. The flag's going to return. Beesneys and Complex and APC is still blitzing the enemy stand with multicaps to some effect. Complex almost got on that one. It looks like he got stopped in midfield by Nihilism and Snooks. Very strong defensive pair. Misty Cakes moving out to duel with Sajifu, who just can't seem to get close in this open field. Maybe better to... he does have strong chain, but it may be better to switch to something that he can fire from far away. That Doombringer chain does have to get fairly close to be effective. Looks like MIA is still running a double cap. Beesneys has switched to offense, just running up the middle, pressing F as I predicted. APC and Complex very closely shadowing one another on that front right route through the turret. Yggdrasil's at half health, and Complex is going to swish right by him. I don't know if they missed it completely or what, but he's going to get out with almost full health. It's APC hot on his tail. Snooks attempts to chase. Looks like he's going to try and run straight up the middle. Omri gets out on the other side. Unfortunately, this mix-up may cost them. We may end up in a standoff again, it looks like, with both Snooks and Misty Cakes hot on the tail of the other chaser. Sajifu moves in midfield to intercept, but he is still too fat in that Doombringer suit, as he has been the entire game, to catch up. Complex is going to drop it. Missed the pass as Snooks and Sajifu crash in close. Unfortunately, they need to get some defensive help there quickly. Uh-oh, looks like Complex and... what the heck? Everybody died? Oh, they got the return. I completely missed that. Yeah, Snooks getting the return and then just hang out. Everybody dying all over the place. Lannister gets out on an E-grab as a Nihilism attempts to come in to stand under heavy pressure from APC. APC takes out a Nihilism but couldn't kill Omni, who comes to the NWA stand to just wait for that return, which MIA is hotly contesting in the midfield. Fenrir is unfortunately going to... no, he didn't get it. Where's the flag? I keep losing track of it. Misty Cakes picks up the flag in midfield, still covered by APC, Beesneys, and Inferno. MIA is not going to let this flag go, and they take out all of the NWA pursuers. Yadig arrived, but he gets sniped out, chained out, slaughtered by the MIA team, who is all there, as looks like both teams are consolidating into a standoff position. Not much going on. Both teams decided this standoff could last for a while. It does take quite a bit of time to get cross field on a Catabatic, especially for a standoff where you've got to conserve energy and health. Sorry about the delays in talking. I am running out of words and water. which is making it very difficult to talk at the mile a minute I usually keep up. wiT putting heavy jug fire in on WoW, giving Omni and Fenrir time to sneak in.
Oh, Sonic return.
Get the instant return. Haven't seen one of those in a while. Devastating effect if you can pull it off properly. Unfortunately, Complex was en route and gets out. No, it looks like there was some kind of slide. He gets out the flag at full health at any rate. Fenrir is hot on his tail, but this is going to give them extra time to get some crash up the middle and put pressure on Yggdrasil. Omni goes to intercept and fails, it looks like. Both teams are trying to trade mid-airs as Fenrir chains out Complex. Misty Cakes moves to cover and chains out Omni. Fenrir is still on his tail, but he's going to take some heavy chain as well. Snooks is there as well, having overshot it looks like, but Misty Cakes and Complex are both still there, and Snooks is going to go down to WoW and Lannister. Once again, still in this standoff, both teams having previously shown very strong standoff positions. We could be in this situation for a while, especially since they had so much time to warm up their standoff on a DX. God, I hate standoffs. I blame Jim Christ. At any rate,
who?
You digs? Who? Yeah, no, nobody. I didn't say anything. Anyway, NWA is going to make an attempt on the MIA standoff position. Unfortunately, all of MIA is there, and all of NWA is not. They're all coming in at like a quarter health, a half health, and a light suit. Not too much, not very effective. Looks like APC is just kind of sneaking around, trying to stay out of range of that jammer and still annoy the crap out of him. It's very nerve-wracking when you know an Imp's right on the edge of your field of vision. He's just going in and out, putting damage on them. They can't really rest easy because they know APC is there. He's going to slide in and go for the Sonic Punch and miss. He's going to get chained out hard. He misses that first pass. But seeing as it buys MIA time to just sit there on defense, I can't say it's an ineffective strategy. NWA can't bring the normal firepower they would to bear on this. Oh, man, that was brutal. Frags going off, Emerv going off. They just all got splattered. Snooks slides in and gets the mid-air return as Yggdrasil heads to stand. Nobody's there to intercept, and NWA is going to get the first cap of the game, bringing it to 1-0. That was a very devastating play by NWA on standoff. I hope MIA tries to change up their strategy, because if NWA has figured out how to break that stack, they're going to have a rough time ahead, especially on Katabatic, where you can just, the field is so much open field, a lot of hills to shoot down from. Offense can just, sit there and peck away at you before crashing all at once to devastating effect. 5 minutes into the game, bringing it to 1-0. This is going to be, puts the onus on MIA to get a flag out. Hopefully they can bring that devastating multi-cap into play. They were getting out with that. They just need to keep their own flag home. I do believe they can get the cap out again, as it seemed to be a lucky break that Omni got out the time. He got splattered by Misty Cakes every other time. Complex is getting get out on the front low with WoD and Snooks both hot on the chase. He's attempting to go over the hill. He punted it. I don't think it's going to make it unless somebody can get there to pick it up right away. Looks like Snooks will get the return. Beesneys and WoW are on their way over, but I think they're just going too slow unless they can jostle the flag out of the way. While they're attempting to recover that, Omni is going to get out and go down. WoD's going to cap it immediately, return it immediately and K out and go back to stand. What do you think of the current match situation, Anathema?
It's nice to see it close. I love to see go one map then the other, and then you have a nail-biting third map. I hope it stays close the whole game and nobody runs away with it, because it sure is a lot more exciting to watch.
I'm trying to buy some time to eat this candy so I can continue to talk, because I'm running out of spit.
Running out of words. Well, the problem with Katabatic, like you said, is sometimes...
Oh, man. APC out with the back-to-front esports mega bounce. He gets the flag in midfield. Unfortunately, nobody's there to intercept. That was a really good route, and too bad they couldn't convert it to anything. I have numerous sycophants have arrived into my casting studio to help me continue this cast. Esports reinforcements have arrived. Oh, man. Omni comes into what he thinks is a clean stand, only for WoW to pop up and just cap him in the face with a Nitron. No cigar there. They're just going to leave that flag there. Babysit it for a little while. Unfortunately, Sajifu and WoD are still there to put pressure on them. Sajifu is going to go down. WoD is going to run away to continue to drop Mervs on their head. Those jugs on the front hill can be very obnoxious, especially if they know how to place Merv properly. You get the entire stand covered by explosives, and there's not a whole lot you can do about it. Meanwhile, MIA is putting some heavy clear onto the... I'm sorry, not heavy clear. They're putting some light clear onto the NWA stand. Doesn't look like they have a capper on route. Complex and APC have just now started their double cap, which seems to be working if only they can convert the cap. I'm not sure what the problem is. It seems like the NWA offense is turning around and stop them. Lannister goes down. Beasley's duels Snooks. Fails to kill Snooks. I'd say they need to take Snooks out first so they can stop that chase. He's probably one of their strongest defensive members. I haven't seen Nihilism doing a whole lot this match just because of the double cap. It's so hard to tell which one to shoot. APC gets the flag. Looks like Complex pulls off to let APC have it, but unfortunately APC hits a hill and loses a bit of speed. He's going to pass Omnirai, who's on his way back with the flag.
He got blocked up.
Move to recover. Yeah, he got mobbed. Lannister is still there to make the stop. Looks like Complex got sniped down by Annihilism. Lannister's going to attempt to make the stop because YDig and Snooks failed to make the return. We totally missed that. Misty Cakes and Bee's Knees made it there just in time to kill what looked like a sure return and to get the flag back. Looks like we're going once again into standoff mode. No idea how that happened. Wish we had somebody else on camera. It's very hard to see everything going on a match like Katabatic, on a big map like Katabatic, one of the larger maps in the game.
Yeah, and now that they put a ceiling on it, it's a lot harder to get an overview of what's going on. Yeah,
it's kind of obnoxious. I liked bouncing out of the map with the flag, but I suppose the pubbers didn't like it.
Not that you'd ever do that.
Glitches, not that I'd ever do that, as glitches are a bannable offense, and there is no way to be unbanned for this game. At any rate, oh man, Snooks and YDig going in with the double jug. Looks like they worked last time, so they're just going to turn up the heat. This is not a very good standoff position. Fenrir and Omnirai come in from behind. Beezy's has gotten isolated as, wow, Misty Cakes are stuck dueling, facing down double X1. Oh man, MIA is just getting slaughtered on defense. NWA mobs the heck out of them. APC, unfortunately, on the other side, managed to return it by himself. Looks like we have doing a lot with little and doing a little with a lot. Both teams, kind of countering each other out with a heavy D and a heavy O, and a light O and a light D. NWA is still up 1-0. What are we, 10 minutes into the game? Just about. 12 minutes into the game. NWA is still up 1-0. Prow7 saying he should have put money on NWA instead of MIA. You might be eating your words yet, Prow7, as neither team is out of the game yet. As I said before, MIA is getting out with the flag. They're just having trouble getting it home. Omnirai always seems to get out at just the wrong moment. As you can see right here, he plastered on stand to wow. And YDig attempts to move it, but K's out. Fenrir looked like he was on a pseudo route there, and he's going to go down hard to wow. Looks like Complex and APC coming in now. Beasley's attempting to do, or Lannister attempting to do something. They're not putting a whole lot of hurt on stand. Yggdrasil's going to block. Yggdrasil is going to block both of them, and they're going to go nowhere with that. Looks like NWA has adapted to the current, adapted to MIA's double cap strategy. I'd say they need to switch it up maybe, or else they're going to be in for hurt. And looks like APC has switched. Nope, he's still Pathfinder. I thought I saw a red burst. Omnirai's in on a back to front. YDig's in clear hard. WoW is just a little too far off stand and can't get there in time. Omnirai's going to be out clean back to front. Misty Cakes chases him down on the chain, but is just not going fast enough. Doesn't look like he got rage on that. That's going to be a tough break unless Beezy's can make it to stand, which he can't. He's out of energy from his offensive attempt. And Omnirai is going to just run over the stand and cap it, bringing it to 2-0. Complex is going to attempt to do some kind of route and hit that pole. I guess the route is indeed bugged. APC coming into an almost clear stand. Rock bounce off the tower. That was hella esports. He's going high and far. Oh my god. No, Mom. I'm casting esports. APC's coming in high and fast. He's just too fast for the NWA chasers. He's going to kill the one guy after him and bring it home. MIA showing they're not out of the game yet. Mom, this is a very intense match, and I just can't leave yet. NWA needs to... I hope APC can pull off that hella esports rock bounce again. I don't know what that route was, but it was very impressive. Completely outstripped all of his chase, bringing him to a clean stand. If they can manage to pull it off again...
You gotta watch, though. It's real risky, though, because to do it, he's boosting with an explosive right before the stand, so it doesn't take much to stop him. So if he's out, he's out, but if he's not, he's in... it doesn't take much to stop him.
Luckily for them, I don't know... I haven't seen Annihilism doing... As I've seen, Annihilism has not been doing a whole lot of work this game. Normally, you expect him... Normally, I expect him to get a whole lot of snipe outs on route, which is, I know, as a sniper, I know it's difficult to do on, very difficult to do on Katabatic because of the fog and the size of the map. I don't know if they're just putting a lot of pressure on him or if he's just having trouble adapting to double cap. But it looks like APC and Lannister are going to manage to frag Yggdrasil completely, and Complex is going to get out clean. He's going very far to break line of sight, going to rock bounce off of that to straighten out his route a bit. Unfortunately, I don't know if it was a good idea. He's turning into Snooks as Omrai gets out very low health with Misty Cakes and Bee's knees hard on his tail. If they can put some long distance chain on him, then they might manage to get their flag home before Complex gets back. Snooks is haunted his tail, but Complex is turning around a chain back at him. I don't think Snooks is going to last out this duel, as WoW and Inferno come to support. He's going to hand it off to a soldier who has a lot more DPS with that AR. Unfortunately, Sagifu's in the way. He's going to toss it to Lannister. Looks like Bee's Knees and Misty Cakes did manage to get that flag home, and Lannister's going to catch it midair and cap the flag arena to 2-2 for MIA with 10 minutes left in the game. Both teams managed to even it up. This is an extremely intense game, folks. I wouldn't miss it for the life of me.
APC's out. He doesn't do the rock bounce, but he's moving fast. He still has got half health.
Looks like he missed it. Yeah, he's at half health. The Chaser is the entirety of the NWA team. They're heading up the middle to try and cut APC off, but it looks like he's just going too fast. War Chief YDig does make it to stand. APC decides to stop and hide behind that base turret from the enemy chain. Unfortunately, he's got no support. Snooks is right. No, Snooks right. Snooks is right. Shut up. Snooks is right on top of him. And the flag's going to get loose. Everybody is landing on it at once. There's more NWA guys there. WoW is going to make an attempt. Omrai gets just a smidgen of help as frags go off everywhere and everyone dies. Man. And both cappers are out again. No, that's Finner. Finner has Misty Cakes on his tail. Looks like he lagged out a bit. Unfortunately, Complex is going out a whole lot faster than Finner, who just went down. Snooks is on his tail once again, doing his thing as usual. Been a very strong asset to NWA. Complex is going the long way around. I think he's hoping Snooks is going to run out of energy or chain to chase after him. He's going to cut in hard right here and attempt to go over their heads. I've never seen this return route before. It looks like he's going to go... Nope, he's just turning in real hard. They're waiting on the return there. YDig, Omrai, and Sagifu all on the stand. Complex is taking heavy chain. Unfortunately, Sagifu goes down on stand. It looks like nobody has enough energy to get up there. Omrai's right there. Meanwhile, takes him out. Luckily, if someone slides in and jam Raider, that would be a nihilism. Misty Cakes is there to support, however, and YDig does not have enough energy to get up to stand. Bringing up to 3-2 MIA with 8 minutes left in the game. APC is out again. Oh, man, they're winning chain caps hard on NWA, forcing them to do these constant crashes. Fenrir attempts to walk it off again, but it looks like MIA has managed to break a hole in the NWA offense. Once again, their entire team is crashing in a desperate attempt to make the stop, but to no avail. APC lands in a completely clean stand, bringing it to 4-2 for MIA. It looks like they have finally broken NWA's offense. Inferno is on a killing spree, demonstrating just how poorly NWA is getting in on their defense. Call Shenanigans, agreeing with my Call Shenanigans. Thank you for your support. As everybody knows, I am the #1 caster in it. Anathema is our resident lumberjack, and everyone please give him a good round of applause as his tree chopping and lumberjack skills translate to his casting abilities. Oh man, Complex is out again. Man, MIA is on. They are on fire. They're on a roll. Luckily, Annihilism is still up. Snipes him out. This could have been bad for NWA if he had gotten that last cap out. As it is, they have. APC Field picks it up. Oh my god. They must have practiced this or something. APC bounces off a wall, takes a snipe. He's very low. I don't think he's going anywhere. They might be showing off at this point. He is up. Oh, it looks like he gets over that hill. Nihilism makes a snipe. APC punts it to Misty Cakes. It's going to land on their side of the field. Looks like, they're going to all miss the midair cap, unfortunately. Flag's going to bounce all over the place thanks to Flubber Flag. But there are more MIA members there than there are NWA. Remember, gets the flag off, but he is fat and taking snipes from Inferno. Misty Cakes goes to get their flag back as NWA desperately crashes up the midfield. They're just not all in a solid enough mass. I don't know if they can bring enough pressure to bear. Sagifu gets plated by 3 different people and goes down, and MIA caps are bringing up to 5-2. Unfortunately, they have, as it is in most tribes games, MIA has brought their momentum to bear, and unless NWA can do something about it, then MIA may have this game in the bag. A4 Moondoggy would like to know how can a high-res team member play for a league team?
Don't get too started.
That is what we call a conflict of interest. Unfortunately, Jim has ruled it A-OK, and APC is doing work. So there's not much that NWA can do about this point. I'm sure they'll complain about it frequently later. Ooh, APC looks like he lagged past the stand there. You think he'd have a better connection as a staff member or something. Bee's Knees and Lannister coming to the stand. Looks like they're not going to try and walk it off. I don't know if Complex is on route or not. It doesn't look like it. It looks like they're just going to try and do some damage.
Another miss by Omrai.
Mixed out. It doesn't look like Amrai looks like NWA has gotten flustered on offense. They're just having trouble bringing it to bear. I mean, meanwhile, Misty Cakes and Inferno, for that matter, have been up almost the entire time. I'm starting to see some lag. I don't know if there's a bit of a server issue. I see Complex and APC warping a bit. Unfortunately, that will not magically allow NWA to get out caps. So unless they can do something, they're going to be in a tough break. They have 5 minutes to get out 3 caps, and it's looking unlikely at this point as MIA continues to repeat their multi-cap, brutal chain cap strategy. Unless I'm just not sure it's possible at this point, folks. MIA seems to have this one in the bag unless NWA figures how to stop their offense. Lannister gets fragged in midfield. APC goes too high and bounces over Annihilism, who's on stand to cover. Unfortunately, Lannister and Beasneys are still there to put pressure. It looks like they've stopped having Complex double. Complex is double cap. They're continuing the chain cap route. Looks like Finner's going to return the flag, and Complex is not.
Omnar is almost home.
Into a full stand. Omnar is almost home, but Complex got out completely clean. Almost no pressure from the NWA defense. Looks like they missed him completely. They have yet to adapt to MIA's multi-cap strategy. Omnar is going to keep the flag, but he's about a third health as APC and Lannister crash up in midfield. Really, all Complex needs to do is hold on to the flag. Snooks is way ahead of him, and I think he's trying to cut him off on the route he ran before. Not sure how successful that's going to be, as Complex has a lot of speed and may just blaze right on by him. Snooks is pretty esports, however. He's going to go for the midair and miss. Go for the chain on Complex, who is just going to come back to stand to cover from, and Misty Cakes. Looks like we're back in a standoff, which is beneficial to MIA as they are up by 3 points. NWA can't afford to let this last for long. APC makes an attempt on the draft,
and gets meleeed.
Damaged, but he goes down to a melee from Sajifu. Ultimate Tribal Warfare. Once again, MIA just chilling his Dolphins. I wouldn't be surprised to see them stack 5D at this point. It looks like they haven't. I don't know if that's just Beasneys being late on the exit. Looks like they're kind of split up, though. This may not be good for them. Fenrir's coming in to face Misty Cakes all alone as Snooks comes in from the side. Both of them get chained out hard. Amrai comes in by himself to chain to some long-range chain from some other members of MIA, and all of the NWA's offense is going to go down. It's now at 3 minutes left in the game. Unless NWA can pull something off, they're going to have a tough time getting back in this game, unless they pull off the same kind of chain cap that MIA pulled off earlier, which to be frank, I don't think they have anybody else who can run routes besides Amrai, at least not on not good ones on Katabatic. Looks like MIA is just stacking up some defense. Complex and Inferno kind of making some attempts on Udrasso to keep him busy, but it looks like they're more content to hold back their offensive players to help deal with D before they send them out. Snook's coming in with some mortars as you dig, and Omnar crashing hard with grenades. NWA wants to go in for an O-stack. They're going to chain him out hard. That flag is going to go loose. Looks like there's not a whole lot of chance for MI to recover it as NWA gets it in the midair. It looks like the MI offense is going to succeed somewhat and allow the flag to get loose. Unfortunately, there's nobody else there to back him up. APC's going to grab the flag and buy time. He's out front to back, going fairly fast. He's very far away from the stand. This is going to cost NWA some time. Looks like Snooks was there to cut him off and get the flag back. NWA caps up the middle to NWA runs up the middle. I'm sorry, not MIA. MIA comes up the middle, but to no avail. Wait, did they get the flag back? Yes, they did.
Yep,
crap, I missed it. Both teams return. No, wait, no, it's 5-3 now. 5-3. NWA did get that cap. Sorry, I lost my train of thought for a moment there. Unfortunately, there's only almost a minute and a half left in the game as MIA looks like is just going to continue their same old strat, which has been working before. I can't really blame them. It looks like APC stopped on route. He may be setting up a static, or perhaps he just got caught by somebody. Complex is coming in at front left anyway, and Udrasso is extremely low. APC is going to attempt to dis-snipe him, and Complex is going to plaster him as he comes in to stand, but get out with extremely low health. He's going to go down
18.
very easily to a single chain bullet. He's at 18 health. He's going to go down, and he goes down. He punts it, trying to get the flag out as far as possible. APC is moving to intercept. The flag is extremely far out, but once again, all MIA needs to do is buy time. Every second wasted is a second in their favor as they are up by 2 caps. 1 minute left in the game. NWA has to pull something off. I wouldn't say it's impossible if they can somehow, do a chain punt downfield. But that's looking very unlikely.
Damn near impossible at this
second
point.
Wasted. It looks like MIA has this game in the bag, folks, as brutal double caps from double chain caps from APC and Complex win the day. So what do you say about the strat? 30 seconds left of the game. Looks like everybody's just kind of dicking around now. NWA has thrown in the towel. They're sort of making an attempt, but not a whole lot they can do at this point. As Bees Knees and Lannister put pressure on their defense. Doesn't look like APC or Complex is starting a route. Oh, APC does start a route, and MIA not going until the very end. Amrai does manage to get the flag, but once again, Misty Cakes is up as he has been the entire game, and he takes out Amrai. It doesn't take him out. All of the NWA members are low, making that offensive attempt. 5 seconds left in the game. And there's 0 seconds left. MIA is going to win the game 5-3. Anyway, what are you thinking, Athena? It was a very good comeback by MIA. It looks like they had a tough break in that first match. I wonder if we can get anybody in here to talk to us about the results of the match. Hello?
Yeah, we'll see. Maybe talk on chat and see if anyone will come in or if they're watching the stream.
Anybody watching the stream? Anybody want to come in and talk to us about the result of the game? It's a very good turnaround by MIA. They had a tough break. Looks like they just had a tough time getting it together on Arcs Novena. They couldn't really get their offense to sync up, couldn't really get their defense to stop caps, but I managed to win a match on DX by the hair of their hairs on their chinny chin chins, which allowed them ultimately to. I suppose it was definitely a morale booster. I mean, if they hadn't won the match, they would have lost. It would have been done for the whole tournament. But at any rate, good plays by teams on both sides. MIA definitely showing their mettle with that amazing double cap on Katabatic, definitely playing to their strengths. NWA just unable to crack their defense, unable to stop their offense, which I guess is, how you win matches. At any rate, a good game to both teams. This is definitely the match everybody wanted to see. Very close on all three maps. Good games, guys. Let me see if I can find somebody to come in and talk to me. Let me see if I can find anybody. Unfortunately, I am banned from the rest of the server, so I'm going to beg Hellamar to do it for me.
Yeah, it was fun. During our game, Hellamar was casting, and he was saying we had some games that were so close, and he was saying it's amazing. The Pro League games are always exciting because they're such good teams, such big teams, but lots of times in these house leagues, you watch them, and you get those close, nail-biting games that you don't get.
Here we go. We have our representative from High-Res APC. You're doing some brutal double capping there on the on Katabatic, and definitely playing Amp to major effect. It looks like they just couldn't relax. You were always over there on the other side of the field, just keeping them on their toes. I saw you got a Sonic Punch return at one point. What do you have to say about that? How do you think the game went? I saw you did seem to be struggling a bit on Arcs Novena.
Oh my god, Arcs! You don't want to even be in our comms on Arcs. We were raging.
Listen to that stuff.
We were raging really hard.
But I mean, the whole double capping thing was almost like the spur of the moment. It almost felt like when I was back on like dead stop capping with Blitz. I was like, you know what? This is starting to feel familiar. Let's start going with a double cap. We don't normally double cap Complex and I'm usually just Infiltrator. So as you could tell, I switched to like permanent double cap by like middle Dangerous Crossing.
Great effect. You're just bouncing over his Rascal's head every time, coming into a full stand and getting out completely clean.
And then by Cata, you're hitting that rock bounce that you couldn't.
That rock bounce off the tower was extremely esports. Going over the hill, ditching all your chase because they just can't climb that big hill on Katabatic. Who do we have in here from? We have in here from NWA. You dig and Finner. What do you guys think? What went wrong?
I'm fucking pissed. I'm fucking pissed, dude.
Hey,
they better be ready for the fucking finals because we're coming back. We're coming back hard, dude. Yeah, we're coming back so fucking hard. It's gonna be. I'm gonna make these dude push-ups till they fucking choke on themselves. Yeah, we lost. This is what happened. We didn't have a double cap, and Conquer's off, so we tried it out. What happened on Arcs? Like we did so good. My guys got complacent.
I think that was the first time that I've ever heard my team rage more than me.
Yeah, it got dirty. I think with Arcs, we didn't know how to deal with your insane chaining abilities.
Yeah,
it got to the point where we had to focus people.
You had more killing power than us, and we weren't ready for it.
For some reason, I noticed a lot too on Arcs that MIA. You're fairly out of sync, like on your crashes and on the standoffs and stuff like that. And slowly, towards the end of the map, you guys started to really come together, started to get your timing better.
Thank you. Seem to have trouble getting warmed up on Arcs. Unfortunately, NWA managed to pull themselves together first. Do you think it would be safe to say that after this match, you're gonna make a return and come straight out of Compton?
Oh, dude, I told them that they were soft as Charmin after that loss on Dangerous Crossing.
It was a very intense match.
It came down to our Hoff, and they had the double cap. We didn't have the double cap, and we didn't have my strike. And typically, I run a keto on strike, and you know.
Oh, where's the keto? Out of town today?
No, it just got tough to put him in. I was thinking about putting him in on Kata because it's such a good strike map.
To come in.
No, it's a mistake I won't make again. But also, we're gonna ban Kata.
I saw him last time. He was doing very well. Hello. Yeah, ban Kata.
I knew I had the team watch all in my VOD, so we knew they were going to be strong on Kata. I was a little bit worried. They played tough. They played better than us today.
Good matches by both teams. Dangerous Crossing was especially intense. Saw several plays just barely slipping by. You know.
Yeah, there was a few caps we weren't even sure if you had capped or who had capped because there were so many explosions happening.
Saw a bunch of explosions go off the stand. Everybody's dead. Did the flag go home? Did the flag get capped? We really couldn't tell.
I'll tell you this much: like, if you forced us into more standoffs, we probably would have lost. You won 9 out of 10 standoffs. It's just a matter of us it was just landing routes and getting home before you guys can crash. Or our defense. Yeah. I said it to the defense. I was like, defense won it for us that game. Yes, we had double capping going strongly, but the defense, it just seemed like they were getting stops left and right on both Dangerous Crossing and mostly.
I can say observing it on DX. Both teams, obviously, DX is hard to crash on because you've got those hills to climb. I noticed on Katabatic, once NWA really started, they got their. You guys tended to run a heavy defensive standoff position, and once NWA really started to get it together on Kata, unfortunately, it was too late. But once they started to get their standoff position together, they would just come in and tear you all to shreds with grenades. I saw everybody die on that last return. I saw 6 frags come in. You know, the 2 mortars. Everybody died at once.
Yeah. Unfortunately, since the second half of Dangerous Crossing, it was the overall mood was just getting closer and closer to disappointment.
And that's just what you can't let happen, you know. Games, as they say, battles are won in the mind, not on the field. I'm sure somebody famous said that, and if they didn't, I just said it now. So everybody please take note and put it in a history book somewhere.
Who said what?
So I can be famous.
You're famous?
Mercury, I'm going to slap you.
No.
I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with you, Tubes, with your casting.
Yeah, he definitely is the gift of gab. He can basically go without stop from one end of the thing to the other until he runs out of breath.
Yeah, well, it's like
I didn't run out of breath. I ran out of spit.
I mean, you have some kind of you have like a voice for it, but what I'm more impressed with is you being able to hold back on being yourself. Let's say.
Thanks, APC.
So yeah, thanks for casting, guys. That's really cool to do that.
Yeah, thanks a lot.
Anybody else have any other comments they'd like to make?
What happened to the other match?
I'm not sure. Does anybody
Vex 2-0.
Vex 2-0.
Who cares about
Pro League.
Vex?
No, we're talking about it was K-Out versus Flag Trotters.
Everybody
know the results?
Looks like K-Out won 3-0.
Really?
K-Out won.
Wow. Wait.
Trotters.
I'm wrong. We
Well,
don't know yet.
ABC,
We don't know
you're
yet.
the man in the know.
We don't know yet.
No, because I was looking at the Flying Tractors versus K-Out, and you know
No,
how
in match comments it says K-Out won.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know how there's
What
like
was
a
the
scroll
scores?
bar in the bottom?
7-4,
So
4-3.
APC, tell me on Kata when you're trying to run that rock bounce to you know the right to left finger perspective, was that on purpose for you to miss, or was that?
No, I just couldn't land it. I only landed it once, and it got out. But I tried to do it like 2 or 3 other times, and it just
You're hitting
I was
too
like,
far
all
back on
right,
the rocks, so you keep bouncing too far right.
But you know what? It kind of worked out in my favor just to clear for.
Yeah, it was actually working well. Like that's why I wasn't sure if it was on purpose because you're coming into the side, and then just a few times you wiped out half the defense before Complex got there and got out. So that did work well.
Yeah, that's the best I could do out of that, and I was getting kind of cheesed that I couldn't land that route. Back to the drawing boards.
Wait, so I'm actually kind of curious on Dangerous Crossing. Where was Sagiel on D most of that time? Because like I hardly saw him at all, and I was wondering why that was.
He was on O. He was getting intercepted in midfield a lot by Misty Kids and offense.
Good job, Misty. Cool.
He was my best friend for those games. Can't tell you how many times I dueled Sagifu.
That 8-ping Doombringer chain offense. Blitz said
insane.
Blitz said it was gonna cost him. I gotta say, it looked pretty effective to me. People dying left and right.
Ridiculous chain. There was like a couple times on arcs where I would spawn, I would die, and then by the time I'd spawn, he would be on my other spawn point. he would kill me, and then I'd have to respawn again. So I'd just be out for like 20 seconds, all because he would kill me within like 3 seconds of my spawn multiple times. And it's crazy.
Yeah, you should have heard Inferno's comms.
Oh my god! All of our comms, they were pretty heated.
Yeah.
Well, it's certainly good games, guys. It was that's what I was just saying when you guys are coming in is Hellemar, when we casted our game, we had a really nail-biting close game.
Yeah, I caught the last map. That was crazy.
Yeah, and and so same thing here. It's like the house league is sometimes, I guess, it's not the big show, but it's I think some of the, I think it was the yeah, exactly. I think this was the big show. I think some of the most exciting games come out of the house league.
It's like closer games. Like it's not teams that are just like completely dominant forces. It's like two teams like still learning, still working together, but you still get plays. You get closer games. It's more entertaining to watch. I would almost say.
There's no vex or denial to just steamroll all of the competition.
Yeah.
At this point, like we have at least 4 or 5 teams who could take it. I think.
Yeah, for sure.
I agree completely.
See, how come you aren't playing for Denial? It's a successor to Dead Stop, successor to Mono, or so they claim. Why are you on Unit Black instead of Denial?
They did ask me to come play with them. They still do at times, but I don't want to play like hardcore. Like I never even meant to be a starter.
You do have a job with high-res and stuff.
Well, especially I don't want to be in the pro league. That's money that we dish out. I do not want to be a part of that. I can only imagine the conflict of interest that's coming out of that. I beat you to it.
I was about to say.
Yeah. But the house league, man. I even told MIA, I was like, I like you guys because you're like, high spirits. They don't rage at each other, which that's starting to come into comms now. It's like it's chill. We lose 7-0, 7-0 before. It's like it's fun to just be with you guys. So I'm gonna just play with you guys as a secondary position. But it started building up to like, hey, APC, we need you. Hey, APC, you there? Hey, we got a scrim. And it's just like, well, you only need 6. All right, fine, I'll play. And I just got myself built into a starter. I don't know if I'll play next week. I don't know.
Stop being so good, APC.
APC, that one clutch return on DX.
I think that switched
the Sonic Punch. Well, I sucked my chain. Like I hit one chain out of a whole clip, and I only had to hit him twice. And I'm like, well, fuck this. I'm going for the knife, and it worked.
On camera. Did you get that on camera?
Was that on the start of the DX?
That was
really close to the start. You got one really close to the start, and I think that just switched momentum. Like I was like, oh no, not again. They're gonna get another cap because you guys did really good on the first map.
Y'all got that double cap. This is, like I said. Actually, no. Who got the first cap on DX? Was it NWA?
I think it was NWA. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it hardly matters anyway, too, because like it was what 2-2 or 3-3. Like it stayed pretty much tied, like for the major part of that map.
I would say it's that double cap that really turned the momentum of the game. Of course, APC's. I saw APC was by himself almost the entire time on the other side of the field, just with that infiltrator just harassing them. Not a whole lot. They had to keep a jammer up the entire time. Which
that was
really
annoying as shit. They would bring a jammer towards me. Like I didn't have to go to them. The jammer came to me, and they just basically called me out. Yeah, it's like what the hell, guys.
That was one thing that I noticed is that they didn't have an imp at all. Hardly, they ran an imp on one standoff at all 3 maps that I saw.
I did like that very much.
And
that one time he got
heavy offense.
Yeah, well, like the one time they do an imp, he gets like this crazy Sonic Punch return, and I'm like wondering, if Fenrir's that good at Sonics, I'm like, well. Why aren't you having him do that more?
It did seem pretty effective. Like, you guys thought you dealt with everything, he just pops up behind you and gets the flag back.
Yeah.
You just join in.
We kind of have a conflict of leadership. So far, uDig's been making a lot of calls, but it's not really official. So, yeah. Episodes of somebody like Fenrir doing a Sonic Punch out of nowhere. We don't really have a plan for that.
So you'd say you think you could wait. So uDig said he was going to go quote do push-ups till he chokes. So I would assume that means you're going to go. If you believe if you had a bit more training on standoffs, perhaps you could have taken the game.
Oh, that
seemed to be the main. That seemed to be the main deciding factor.
uDig seems like the really vocal minority of our team. He's really hardcore.
I interviewed him last time. uDig is very enthusiastic about tribes.
Yeah, well, you gotta be. Or to face someone like MIA.
Player die.
Definitely.
It's funny, we came from just like, losing every game on TWL, being the White Knights team. It was like 0 wins. The one win it shows was like a forfeit win.
Yes, I'd just like to remind everyone that ACD is in fact number 6 on the TWO ladder before they died. ACD
wow,
on top.
You don't say.
ACD on top.
So
well, ACD on 6.
Yeah, we are 1-11. We were 1-11 on the ladder, but that one win was a forfeit win, I think.
Yeah, I remember that.
So everybody just stepped up to the plate when the former UB team just decided to disband and go their separate ways, and we just kind of fell into being a more competitive team, and along with that, sometimes tensions, they run a little higher than they used to be.
How closely are y'all affiliated with like the official MIA? The Kill, the Kind, the gaming community? Because all of y'all are tribes veterans, so to speak. You've all played on multiple teams before this, in TA especially.
I haven't.
I'm sure many of you know Professor. Yeah, I guess it's true, but I'm saying like BZ's, you're very active in like the administrative community, that kind of thing. It's just like, for instance, how do y'all ever listen to any of those guys from MIA? So I remember Professor Fast, for instance, used to be on the MIA team, and he quit because he just got tired of people. I guess they were more active in the tribes community then. He would get like people who didn't play tribes like telling him what to do, and he got real irritated.
Actually, the reason that he left, he was basically.
Told me the whole story. He said.
Well, I can tell you the MIA story. As his attitude and profanity
he said he got
called into question, and it was basically MIA way or the highway, and he left.
He said he thought MIA took IRC a bit too seriously.
Though I think
we're getting a bit off track here.
Yeah,
of course. It's not talking about old tribal drama.
Yeah.
So I have an interesting question. You guys will be facing the winner of Flying Tractors and Ruckus. Who do you think is going to win? NWA?
Looks like it's only Fast Fire left.
Based on tonight's performance by NWA, I think they will. They will take it.
No. I mean between Flying Tractors and Ruckus, because they play the winner of that.
See, who did Ruckus play? They got 7-0, didn't they?
I think it depends on
Flag Trotters.
Has Cowflare been playing in that?
I haven't seen Cowflare show up in a long time.
Yeah, that's kind of a game changer if he
goes. KO, wasn't he?
What? The one time that we've played them.
Yeah, he was there
when they had Cowflare. Like, he is fucking insane, and he's kind of, I think, the deciding factor in that.
Really is, and the problem is, I crashed in another game for Drunken Legends. Oh, it was Drunken Legends against TXM, and I thought it was going to be really close. And like Cowflare is going to show up, and TXM's going to. That was when they were running. TXM's running their. That was when they at their highest level of practice. They had wrecked, making his nest in the generator. Everybody else just tossing frags on the stand. There's not a whole lot you can do to stop him. Like, well, if Cowflare shows up, their offense is going to have a tough time getting it together. Unfortunately, from what I gleaned in the Drunken Legends post-games interview, Cowflare is very busy and doesn't have a whole lot of time to show up.
Okay. Well, I would say if Cowflare is there, then Flying Tractors has a good shot. Otherwise, Ruckus probably. Although they do have a solid team away from him, but I don't know.
It's just not enough, is what I'd say.
Yeah, it's a close call without Cowflare.
I wouldn't bank on him, I guess would be the thing. Flying Tractors doesn't seem to, seeing as he doesn't show up that much.
Cowflare just shut us down a few maps, and we are scared of him.
That is true.
I've had nightmares ever since.
APC, seeing as you are exploding back on the comp scene, we do have multiple questions in chat. What do you never really answered accusations on, are you or are you not Justin Timberlake?
No comment. Next question.
No comment. Next question. All right, then there you have it, people. APC once again refusing comment. The TXM quit the league this season.
Contractual obligations not to answer.
Conflict of interest.
I'm not sure TXM is on the ladder. They're not in the league this year. I'm not sure if they had some sort of. They seem to have.
Well, I know they had a couple of key players that had to take hiatus. So.
Well, the main one, of course, being wrecked, right? I think they might be sitting out until
wrecked. They had another guy as well that stepped back, and I think they might be waiting until those players can jump back in. They really go hardcore again.
Left the team, as far as I can tell.
They've played in Pro League this season, guys.
I know, it's what I'm saying. They did play. They're playing in Pro League now?
No, they played, but they placed fourth, so they didn't make it to the playoffs. They were last in their group, and the last team doesn't make it to the playoffs.
This season's Pro League, like Vex just played that Pro League.
Yeah, the link is 1266.
This is news to me.
It was that one.
It's just a tough break. I can't really say I'm surprised. Fortunately, the goal of the House League is to get more teams up to the Pro League level. But, the Pro League teams are extremely strong, all of them long-time mainstays of the comp community. Not sure, it's been a long time since we had a team such as, Envy break into the top 10. It doesn't look like Triumvirate. No, Triumvirate is in the Pro League. They have several Envy players, several Execute players. How are they doing, by the way? They're getting stomped?
They're good, but I think they're out now.
Yeah, they're
not
out.
good enough.
They got beat
very
by
hard
Ego.
to beat the Vex, Ego, ZFZ, Mono, sort of quadrangle of tribal power.
But man, the Triumvirate has got a fucking... Oh man, that's a scary team though. Like, you put Schmickeldorf, Fingerstyle, and whoever the hell they have hoffing, at that point it doesn't matter so much, like, you have a beastly defense.
Yeah, they actually do have fairly strong aspects to their team. They'll probably start picking up. It's one of those teams you think once they really get playing together and stuff like that, they'll probably pick it up. Well, guys, anyone else have anything to say here, or we're gonna end the stream?
Well, looks like I'm the only NWA here. I think everyone else is out doing their own stuff. So, on behalf of, and the crazy part is I was there the whole time. I didn't even get to play, but on behalf of NWA, I just want to say good games. It was
fun. I really enjoyed playing with you guys. You guys played really well.
I think we'll be facing you guys again.
Oh
yeah, I think so too.
I really hope that we'll see you again, and we'll give you another match. Maybe even beat you.
It's gonna be fun, man.
All right, take care.
Later.
See you guys.
APC patch win.
What?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Okay, bye.
Good games, guys.
Good games.
All right.
Thanks for casting, guys.
Yeah, no problem. Anytime. This is the only way I can escape from he who must not be named tribal concentration camp. So I'm eager to do it and please my tribal overlords. At any rate, this has been, if you're totally lost, you're still watching for some reason, you have no idea what just happened or what game we're playing. This has been semifinals of NATL, North American Tribes League. Is it League? I think it's League. North American Tribes House League, Season 2 House League semifinal match between NWA and MIA Unit Black. If you're wondering what game we're playing and you're totally lost, it is indeed Tribes Ascend, the world's fastest shooter, etc., etc. We got explosions, lasers, jetpacks. I don't know how you can put all those things in a game and not have it be good. You can head on over to www.tribesascend.com and download it. I think I'm out of spit and food and words, and I'm sure Anathema has to go chop down some trees.
I got a log house to build.
And yeah, make love to a bear. So thank you everybody for watching tonight, and see y'all later.
Good game. Bye.